Hi, this is Dave with NTI Online, and today I'm going to walk you through setting up a Cascade for your TRX or FTVN Series 1 boiler. The Series 1 is the one that has the display you see in front of you here. The process for setting up Cascade is very similar to the other boilers. However, there are some differences due to the interface that we're working with. Before proceeding with the setup for your Cascade, you'll want to order in the Cascade kit. That's going to come with a system sensor, and it also comes with some plugs that you're going to need to make the wiring. So to begin with, we're going to open up our cabinet here. I've already removed the screw and the cover here for ease of access. You're going to want to find the bus connection terminal. So you're going to pull that out, and you're going to need some 2-conductor wire. So I have some 2-conductor 18-2 here. And basically what you want to do is just wire this into the plug. A couple of things to take note of. This is polarity sensitive, plus and minus, or it might be labeled T and a B depending on the boiler you're working on. You want to make sure that you follow that polarity through each boiler you wire. And all you're going to do is on boiler 1, you're going to hook, for example, for me, I would hook my red wire to the plus and the black wire to the negative. I'm going to take another wire from here, go to the next boiler. So I'm going to have 2 reds, 2 blacks. The second wire is going to go to the second boiler on T and B, or plus and minus again, and the third and the fourth, up to 8 boilers. And so that's it for your wiring. Now, once you've created all your plugs, don't plug them in just yet. You're going to just set them to one side. And before we actually plug them all in, we're going to do the programming on each boiler. That's what I'll walk you through next. When you're setting up your boilers for Cascade and you're doing your wiring, it's very important that on all of the follower boilers, you're going to find your Wi-Fi connection here. It's on the top left of the motherboard, and you're going to remove this wire. I like to sort of completely remove this and just get rid of it. You could also disconnect it and just tape the end of the wire off in case somebody wants to enable Wi-Fi on one of those follower boilers later. But if you do decide to enable Wi-Fi on the followers, you're going to have to pull them out of Cascade. So in a Cascade, you can only have the one Wi-Fi connection. So if it makes it easier for you and you're not using Wi-Fi, just disconnect it on all your boilers. If you want to use Wi-Fi, you're going to leave it connected, but only on the manager. We're going to start by setting up the lead boiler. So to get into the menu where you're going to do your programming, press and hold OK and escape. After about 5 seconds, the number 222 should appear on the screen. It's asking for a code. The login code is 234. Use the plus button on the right-hand side. Go up to 234. Press OK. You should be presented with the word menu. Press OK another time, and you get this flashing 0. And we're actually going to press OK a third time. And the menu we're going to go to is menu 046. So we're going to do 0.4, hit OK. Change this to number 6, press OK. And right now it's saying B single. This is the address of this boiler, so we don't want that. We're going to go to B mass, which is the managing boiler. You're going to press OK, and that's it. You've now set your managing boiler. It's going to save it's in its memory what you've just programmed. Once it reboots, and we'll wait for that to happen. Now that our boiler's rebooted, we've got a reset or an error 441. That's normal. It means that there's no connected boilers, and that's okay for right now. When you go into program the managing boiler, you're going to do all of your settings in here. So you're going to press and hold again to get back in. You're going to have to log back in. So 234 again. Press OK. And when you go into your menus now, what you're going to be looking for is the 25 menus. These are the managing boiler settings. So depending on what you need to set, you're going to go in and the menu is going to look a little different than normal. So the 25 menus are for the manager. You can also, if I just escape back out, if we go up to CH1, you can change these settings the same as you always did, and this will actually effectively set the Cascade up for you. So now that we have the managing boiler set up, let's go in and set up one of the followers. Press and hold, OK and escape. I'm already logged in, so it went straight to menu. We're going to go back here, So we're going to press OK, wait for the menu to load. And we're going to go back to menu 046 on boiler number 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up through boiler 8. Change it to number 6, hit OK. And this time you're going to set your boiler for BFL1, so boiler follower 1. You can do follower 2, all the way up through follower 7. You're going to want to number these numerically, so your first follower is going to be follower 1, follower 2, and so on. Press OK to save that. The boiler is going to reboot. And you've effectively completed the programming portion of the Cascade setup. At this point, you would, after this reboots, you're going to shut down all of your boilers, and you're going to take your wire that you had, the jumper wire, and you're going to jump or connect that to each board, and then you're going to power all the boilers back up. This is a follower that has no managing boiler connected to it, so it's gone into an emergency mode. Again, this is normal. When you turn the power off, plug everything in, and turn it back on, all these errors should disappear. If for some reason they don't, check that you don't have a crisscrossed wire. Check for continuity from plug to plug in case a wire pulled out or is loose or something like that. You'll also need to go in and double check that menu 046 for all your boilers. If 2 boilers are programmed as follower 1, for example, or you have 2 B mass boilers, you're going to have error codes and the boilers just won't fire. So those are some things you should check if you're having difficulty. So we're going to escape out of here and open up your control board again. So you're going to wire up your connector. That's going to connect your boilers together on the orange one. And then you're going to take your system sensor and you're going to wire this to the system plug here. You're going to pull that out. This is not polarity sensitive. This is a 10K strap-on sensor. This comes with a big zip tie. You're going to zip tie to this on the supply side of the heating system, on basically the portion of the pipe that you want to read temperature. And remember, when you hook up a system sensor, the boiler no longer maintains boiler temperature, it maintains system temperature. So don't be surprised if you have a lower setting, say 140 on your boiler, or on your heating set point, and you notice the boiler is running at 160. What will probably be happening is the system is a bit cold and the boiler needs to get up to 160 to make your system get to 140, for example. So just be aware the system sensor does change the operation of the boiler a bit. Once you've connected this up and wired it, you've completed the setup on your boilers. You would now fire them up as normal. If it comes to troubleshooting these, my recommendation is that you take them out of Cascade. If for some reason you're having a problem with a specific unit not firing or not doing what it's supposed to. And the way you would take it back out of Cascade again is you're going to press and hold. Log back in, 2, 3, 4. Go to your menu again. Go to 046 again. So once you set it to undefined, your boiler is going to reboot and show undef on the screen. What you do is just hit the plus button here until you see B single. Or if you were changing it to something else, you could change it to one of the other settings. But in this case, we're setting it back to a single boiler. So we're going to go to B single, press OK. Your boiler reboot. You've now taken this out of Cascade. Troubleshoot whatever's up with this particular boiler. And as always, if you have trouble with this and you want some more help with the setup, give us a call at tech support at 800-688-2575. Thanks for watching the video today. If you'd like to check out more videos, see the link below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for all the future updates. And also check us out on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram.